Hi everyone, we are at the Digital Electronics Lab today. This is where electrical engineering students can gain hands-on experience and have industrial level tools to work with, such as the S332 IDE software and S332 discovery boards as well. With us here today, we have a teaching assistant, Ms. Hou Linxin, and she will be walking us through the facilities in the lab and explaining about the relevance it has to the electrical engineering students.
Hi, I'm Linxin. So I am a previous NUS student who was in the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, and I am now a full-time teaching assistant conducting lesson of EE 2028.
Wow, okay, do you want to tell us more about the programs available in the lab?
Alright, so here in this Digital Electronics Lab, we have lessons such as EE 2028, which is the Microcontroller Programming and Interfacing, and EE 2026, Digital Design. We also have many other hands-on courses conducting right over here.
So can you tell us more about what encompasses in this lab and the relevance it has to the electrical engineering students?
Of course! So on the right-hand side, you can see this is our lab admin office where the students collect their hardware for their exercises. And on the right-hand side, you can see 3 consecutive labs where we conduct our lessons over here. And this lab is fully equipped with all the computers and debugging devices where students can use for their own projects.
So what do we have here? It looks quite interesting. Do you want to share about it to us?
Of course, so here we have the STM32 Discovery Board, which you just mentioned, as well as the STM32 Cube IDE, which is the programming software platform for this hardware. So this is the Discovery Board the student will use during the lesson of EE 2028. So this board has a microcontroller attached to it. It also has all the internally connected sensors such as the oscilloscope, gyroscope. So for students, they can also choose their preferred sensors such as LED matrix, sun sensor and infrared sensors to externally connected to this. So by using this setup, students can write their program for the firmware using the IDE and debug the hardware using this board. So together they can build an integrated system based on real-world scenarios.
Thank you so much for your explanation. But I see more interesting gadgets. This looks so interesting. Do you want to tell us what this is about too?
Yes, so these are the sets where students use to debug their hardware during our course. During the lesson, students will have peer discussion activities together and they will need to use this set of equipment to do their exercises. At the same time, for their assignments, students will do teamwork where they collaborate together to accomplish a project based on real-world scenarios. So we will give them certain contexts, for example, elderly care, and wearable device or very science-fictional context such as a space war. So students will then, based on their preference, to build the project using this set of the debugging tools as well as the platform I introduced just now to build their project.
So could you possibly share with us some of the past student projects that you have seen that demonstrated a lot of creativity in the electrical engineering field?
Of course. So from last year, we have a project that was based on the context of ghost busting during the Halloween period of time. One of the assignment requirements was to detect appearance of ghosts from our surroundings based on if there's any magnetic field detection from our magnetometer of the board. And another example is where the context of the assignment is a space war, where students design a device using the gyroscope from the board to have 3D dimensional mapping of the spaceship they design in their project.
Thank you once again, Ms. Linxin, for the very insightful tour of the Digital Electronics Lab and for showing us how exactly students can use these industry-based tools such as S332 IDE software and S332 discovery boards to fulfill their creative projects. So before we wrap this up, do you have anything you'd like to share to prospective students?
Engineering can be fun, so do join us in Electrical and Computer Engineering of NUS. Welcome!
We hope you had fun through the glimpse of how exciting the embedded systems and electrical engineering can be, and we hope to see you in CDE. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!